So as we finish up this particular session, let's make some promises to ourselves. Think about our strengths, our weaknesses, the opportunities we have, and let's make some very specific promises and tell ourselves, these are the strengths I promise to use. These are the weaknesses I promise to improve. These are the opportunities I promise to explore. These are the impacts I promise to make. These are the fears I promise to overcome. And these are the habits I promise to start. Make that list. In fact, we are a little bit like sponges. If you take a sponge and you soak it in water, what happens when you squeeze the sponge? Water comes out. The same sponge, if you soaked it in something else like ink and you squeezed it, ink would come out. It's the same with our lives. The attitudes that we absorb, whenever life squeezes us, challenges, opportunities, it's those same attitudes that will come out. And we want to ensure that we have a winning set of attitudes that we have absorbed. I remember at my wedding many years ago, I was replying to the toast. I was giving a speech. And I recall a sentence I used, that success in marriage is not about finding the right partner, it's about being the right partner. I think the same thing applies to us in life. Today, as students, am I being the right student? Or am I just focused on what's the school doing for me? What's the teacher doing for me? What are my classmates doing for me? Am I being the right person to them? At home, am I being the right person? That really is the summary of what winning attitudes is all about. So remember, impact. Take each one of those winning attitudes and make them part of your life. We'll close by looking at an impact leader. When he was born in his village, the villagers told his mom and dad to smother him to death. He was born blind, so they told the parents, he's going to be a burden, better that you kill him now than go through a lifetime of misery. 23 years later, that little boy, Srikant Bola, is today the CEO of Bolant Industries, a 50 crore company that is doing so much good and also making a difference in the world of business. And Srikant's life is a life filled with winning attitudes. He was such a good student at school, but because he was blind, he wasn't given the time of day by teachers, his classmates. He was made fun of, bullied. Eventually, he completed his 10th standard board exams with greater than 90% marks. But he was not given admission for science. The government told him you can do any arts subject, but he refused to accept that. So he sued the government. And 6 months later, he won the case. And the government said, yes, you can take science, but at your own risk. After he finished his 12th standard getting 98% marks, he wanted to apply to colleges like IIT and BITS Pilani, but they didn't even want him to write the entrance exam because of his blindness. So eventually, he applied to universities in the US, got admission to MIT, one of the best possible colleges that you could get into in the US, finished his studies, came back to India and started this business. A true impact leader. Go ahead and make him your hero, make him your example, and try, like him, to be an impact leader using the winning attitudes every day of your life. Thank you.
If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe for more of these informative videos.